Hello, my name is Shaunika Jason, Marketing Director for ABMA, and I am joined today by four amazing ladies. Hello, ladies.
Hello.
Hi.
It's great to have you join me for an interview today to discuss ABMA's newest professional community, Women in the Boiler Industry, also known as WIBI, and the upcoming panel and luncheon at Boiler 2024. Today, I am joined by all of the panelists and will quickly introduce each of you. First is Nancy Semino, President of Group Semino and Vice Chair of the ABMA. Tricia Steibel, President of Robinson Fans and ABMA Board Member. Kim Atkins, Chief Boiler Inspector for the Commonwealth of Virginia and only U.S. Chief Boiler Inspector. And Teresa Melfi, Lincoln Electric Technical Fellow, who holds over 50 welding patents and over 40 years in our industry. Thank you so much for joining me, all of you. So I wanted to start out just by saying all of you have unique roles in the boiler industry, and each of you have been a trailblazer for women in either manufacturing, welding, or boiler inspections, and are an inspiration to many, including me. So I'm going to start out by mentioning that I want to just kind of discuss a few things. Why, in each of your opinions, is a professional community for women in the boiler industry so important? Who'd like to start?
Well, I can start. I mean, sometimes when you get into a new industry, especially an industry that is heavily male dominated, it's nice to have some support. There's a lot of advantages to being a minority. One of them is you never have long lines at the restrooms during meetings. But it's nice to have just a group of friendly faces that you can turn to.
That's true. What about you, Kim? I mean, I know yours is interesting.
It's when I was a welder and the only female, it would have been nice to have another female as a sounding board to help navigate, I guess, the emotional aspect of being the only woman in the field you're in. So it is good that we can be a role model and mentors to the upcoming professional women in these types of jobs.
Right, I agree. Tricia, sorry, I did cut you off. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
No, it's quite all right. I was going to say I have been lucky/blessed by the fact that Nancy and I have somewhat similar roles. So both of us are females leading manufacturing companies, and that often looks like leading a lot of men, as I'm sure the other two of you know too. And that comes with different dynamics. And thankfully, I've had Nancy as a mentor and a friend. So the ability to share that kind of relationship with other women in the industry, to me, is a fantastic opportunity.
Yeah, I think it's so interesting what you just all mentioned. What I think is now we reached in our industry a critical mass, a tipping point where we have enough women that it doesn't have to be hard, like I'm pretty sure all of us experiment in our professional life so far. So having the opportunity to be in a group of female that can be a safety net and can like Kimberly said, can help you to navigate the emotions that come with all this new situation that we have to live through. But again, I'm always saying we also need the open mind of all the male in our industry to accept us. And now I think it's time for this to be sealed. And I'm so grateful for you, Shaunika, to put this WIBI as a hub in one place, so we can do better for our industry altogether, and make sure that we have happy and secure customers out there. So that's my point of view.
Perfect. Well, and so this kind of tied into a little bit of my second question, but I'll let you know if you guys have a little bit of a different perspective on this. I was wondering, like, if WIBI had been started a long ago, how could each of you have benefited that at the start of your career? So I think you guys touched a little bit on some of that, especially Teresa and Kim. But Nancy, do you think you would have benefited, or do you think it's a good time now?
Yeah, definitely. If it would have been there before, I would probably be in a better way, because I didn't learn how to work with female. I mean, I'm still learning this at my age, how we can see and work together, and how many of female out there that has the same drives and character, because you need to have this to get into, to put your to strive in the industry. So for me, it would have helped me to calm down a bit and and be more in line with my values and who I am as a person too. So.
Well, anyone else?
I would say it also might have helped alleviate some of the intimidation factor. And Teresa and Kim, I'd love your input on that too. It's not always easy to just enter the room feeling strong. And if you know there's another group out there that can kind of be your cheerleaders too, I find that helpful. So it would have been nice, but now it's going to be great.
Yeah, and you're right. It's so good to have somebody who you can kind of look towards. And in my career, it's been guys. They have been very supportive. I mean, they've been. I won't say the things I was thinking. They've been very supportive in a lot of cases, but it would have been nice to have somebody who kind of had the same experience and background sitting in the room.
Mm-hmm. And we've had a lot of positive feedback already. So I know lots of people out there are excited about what's to come. And, I'll get into some more about where we've come so far. But let me also ask, ABMA recently announced WIBI and the inaugural panel and networking luncheon taking place at Boiler 2024 to celebrate the growing number of women in our industry. What are each of you most looking forward to at this event?
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing all the fresh new faces and the variety and what the women are doing. I mean, there's so many other careers out there that are male dominated. I know what my path was, so it's going to be neat to see. I know there's iron workers and all sorts of ship makers and fields that I never would have thought of. Very physically demanding careers. So I'm excited to just see everybody.
I'm excited to get to know the next generation, and share with them what's their actual struggles, because I mean they are probably different or maybe similar, but it's learn about what they are going through in this industry right now and see what we can do to help them and make sure that they feel comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think connection can spark so many new things. I've found that often it's the unexpected that comes out of the room that gets me most fired up. So I'm looking forward to that, to figuring out what is the unexpected connections and projects that come as a result of this WIBI time at Boiler 2024.
Yes.
Yeah, and I agree with all of those. I love seeing women in the skilled trades. That's kind of my starting path, but also in engineering and in management. There is absolutely no reason why women shouldn't be filling all of those roles. And I love seeing the women there, but I also really appreciate and I assume I'm assuming that this luncheon is open for everyone, for the men and the women who support this effort and a little bit of diversity and different thought in the industry.
Yes, we've encouraged, it's open to all, and I can tell you based on the signups, we have quite a large proportion that will be men there. So I'm excited, and Nancy's always said from the beginning, we want to keep this open to all because we all have to work together. And a lot of, as you mentioned, because it's a male-dominated field, a lot of you are in your places because of men mentoring you, and so we're trying to get that story out to everyone so that we can all work together. I'm honestly looking forward to seeing just you guys inspiring these younger generations that will be there. I'm also looking forward to hearing the stories, that are coming out from them between you guys and the attendees. And I'm just looking forward to connecting it all, right? That's really my place here. So that's my part I'm super excited to see. So we're gonna kind of close up the interview here, but I wanted to have you guys, any last minute thoughts on what's to come for WIBI, excitement for Boiler 2024, anything like that?
I think from my point of view, when I do a show like we will do together in a couple of weeks, it's coming very soon. My objective is always to come back with one takeaway that will stick with me for the rest of my professional life. So I think with all the people that will be there, if we want to come with this open mind and see, I think we can all bring back one key thing that will stick with us for the rest of our professional life. So I hope this is what we're going to achieve with every women that are coming.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm.
Well, if that's it, I just want to say that I'm also thrilled to be moderating this panel with such a wonderful group of esteemed females who have achieved such success. I know our inaugural event will be monumental and very inspiring. Well, thank you to each of you for joining me to discuss your passion about women in manufacturing, welding, and the boiler industry. In the coming weeks, I look forward to coming back together with each of you at Boiler 2024. For those interested in attending the panel and luncheon, it's going to take place at Boiler 2024 on May 2nd from 12 to 1:15 p.m. in the Aurora Ballroom D. To register for Boiler 2024 and to sign up to attend the WIBI event, please visit boiler2024.com. More details about WIBI are available on abma.com and the Boiler 2024 website. And I recently launched a WIBI group on LinkedIn, and I encourage everyone to go search for that group and join it. We are sharing things in this group and just having a little internal dialogue. So it's a fun new adventure. We hope to see many of you watching this interview at Boiler 2024 in just 2 weeks, and invite any and all to attend. And thank you, ladies. It was a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hope to see you soon.
Yeah, see you soon. Bye.
Bye.